Good morning, everyone. I'm Ron Burgundy, your host here at CNN.
And I'm Veronica Corningstone.
As always, we're going to start our morning off with an inspirational quote. The greatest happiness is to scatter your enemy and drive him before you, to see his cities reduced to ashes, to see those who love him shrouded in tears, and to gather to your bosom his wives and his daughters. So, Veronica, what do you think about that?
Well, that actually reminds me of the conquistadors today.
Hold on, Veronica. It seems like we're getting some breaking news here. Veronica, it seems like we have something going on over on the coast of Mexico. Let's go to Alan for some insight. Hey there, Ron. Alan here. It looks like Cortez has finally landed in Potanchan. Interesting development. What can you tell us is going on there? Well, the Spaniards seem to be offloading the ship here, as you can see in the background. Well, it seems like there's quite a few ships here as well. There are about to be 508 and 100 sailors. There are animals too, I see back there. The Spaniards seem to be carrying around a couple birds. Oh my God, what in the name is that?
Nay. I think that right there is one of the Spaniards' horses, Alan, and it looks like to be about 16 of them.
Those vanilla-faced white boys seem to be coming off the ship in loads. Some are wearing metal armor, I believe.
Fascinating, Alan. Thank you for your time. Now to Esteban Julio Ricardo Montoya de la Rosa Ramirez with a direct perspective on what's going on. Esteban?
I'm here with Conquistador Bernal Diaz de Garcia. Diaz, how do you feel about coming to our land?
I feel honored and privileged to land in this new land in the name of King of Spain. We came to Broad Causeway and continued our march to Isla La Pala. The land is fertile, land upon land, for as far as I can see. The people over there, they seem like they're an enchanted vision from the tale of Amadis. My honorable leader, Hernan Cortez, will turn this land into a place of great prosperity. The land will be rich with products for us to live like a king on.
Thank you very much, Diaz.
Oh!
Anyways. Hey, you! Hey! Yeah, you want to get interviewed on the news? Come here. You want to get interviewed on the news?
Sure.
Great, sit down. Tell me how you feel about these new pasty white people in your land.
Oh, hey, wait a second. The sun's about to set. I gotta go sacrifice someone real quick. I'll be right back.
Whew, alright, I'm back. What were we saying again?
Why did I even choose you in the first place? What do you feel about these pasty white people in your land?
Ah, yes. I've seen the sea of winged towers, bearing men with faces and heavy beards. I have communicated with men by signs, and we exchanged gifts with their leader. I have also seen something very unfamiliar to my eyes. I had seen a shining object that they were wearing, almost like some sort of metal armor, as well as some type of beast. I heard them call him a war dog or something like that.
Woof, woof.
And before they departed once again, the mysterious visitors had promised to return soon and visit Moctezuma in his city in the mountains. I was scared, for I had never seen a group of people with such characteristics. I felt an inkling of something bad happening in the future.
Okay then. Back to you, Veronica.
Thanks, Esteban. Now a word from our sponsor.
Do you ever find yourself wanting to kill your victims faster? Do you ever wonder, is there any way this person could be sacrificed to the great gods any quicker? People always complain to me, how can I get more blood out of my sacrifices? Well, here's our solution. Send your kids down to the market now and come get your Jaguar Blade 3000. From here, Jaguar Blade will cut through your victims like a knife cutting through a guinea pig's spine. Our Jaguar Blade was made from pure obsidian from the heart of Mexico. It is especially handcrafted for your everyday massacring needs. Even the kids can use it.
What are you doing?
Just learning how to use it, Dad. Send your kids to the market now and get your Jaguar Blade 3000. And we're back. Thank you for joining us once again. When we were last on, we were with Esteban Julio Ricardo Montoya de la Rosa Ramirez back in Potanchan. Or was it Esteban Julio Ricardo Montoya de la Ramirez Rosan? It doesn't matter. But now let's talk about the things we just learned. Now this is a really significant development, Veronica.
You're right, Ron, especially in terms of the Spanish. You know, this isn't the first time the Spanish have landed in Mexico. This Governor Velazquez really wants what Mexico has to offer.
You're right, Veronica. Francisco Hernandez de Cordova discovered these lands during his slave hunting expedition in 1517. When Cordova brought back enough gold and wealth, Velazquez financed Juan de la Grijalva for another mission who returned in 1518.
So what you're saying here, Ron, is that there's a precedent for this sort of thing, right?
Well, of course.
So what makes this expedition so special then?
Well, to answer that question, I've brought in atomic freak of nature, nudist enthusiast, time and space traveling conscience, Dr. Manhattan. Welcome, Dr. Manhattan.
Oh, please, call me John.
All right, John, why does this matter?
Well, Veronica, because of my limitless power to see everything, I can see why this matters. The other two expeditions were simply for the purpose of exploration, no more. Both men were returned back to Cuba, happy to report back to their commander. However, commanding this army is somewhat different. His name is Hernando Cortez and is a man of an entirely different breed. This man rises to the expectation and will stop at nothing to achieve victory. He's not only severing ties with Velazquez, but is also taking the Aztec Empire for himself.
Wait, taking the capital?
Oh, that's right. You pathetic mortals can't see the strings that we're all limited by. Planning to take the capital. Now, this landing in Batanchan is extremely significant as it results in deep consequences for many people over a long period of time. Cortez's landing is a harbinger of a complete reshaping of the world. Cortez is a seamstress and Alfred Crosby is sewing together a Pangea.
Okay, thanks so much. Thanks so much, John, for your insight.
My pleasure.
Well, that was really nice, but now we have human interest story for you all to enjoy. Joining us now via Skype is Eugene, all the way from Spain, explaining this conquistador's business.
Hello everyone, I'm here to speak on the emerging culture of conquistadoring, if that's a word.
So what can you tell us?
Well, these conquistadors are not privateers, which is a common misconception, but rather they are a professional trained army. They are often organized into companies and are more often privately funded.
So why has the number of these conquistadors exploded in the past decade?
Well, really, it just has to do with money.
Take my money, well, I'm in need. Yes, it's a trifling friend indeed.
These conquistadors are often born into poor families and are either the third or fourth sons. As per Spanish custom, all the wealth goes to the oldest sons and these younger ones are left in the dust. To dig their way out of this social pit, they sign up to go to the New World where they can seek their fortune. Hernan Cortez was actually born into a poor, lower nobility family.
And that's all for today, folks. Stay classy, Santo Domingo.